Sam Manford is an engaging speaker who lights up audiences with his humorous stories and examples of selling. Sam is a sales expert and the author of many programs such as Establishing Executive Relationships and The Trinity Theory, How to Sell Yourself to You and Get What You Want Out of Anybody. As a keynote speaker and seminar leader, Sam has addressed thousands of salespeople all over the world in all types of businesses and industries. Let Sam inspire, teach, motivate, and entertain you, your staff, and your clients.
Hi, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about selling. Selling is the most misguided profession going. And believe it or not, there are more salespeople out in the world than any other profession. How many in this room are salespeople? Let me see a show of hands. Ooh, quite a few, quite a few. But let me ask you this question. How many in this room are trying to get somebody to buy into something that you're selling every day, be it your concepts, your ideas, or yourself? Let me see that show of hands. Yeah, pretty much everybody. Everybody's a salesperson. But, you know, think about it. Where did you learn how to become a salesperson? Who taught you? Most professional salespeople, let's take that word professional. What does professional mean for those people who raised their hand the first time? What is a professional salesperson? Give me some suggestions. Educated, knowledgeable, expert, trained, well qualified, and they get paid. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. But think about that word professional, educated. You know, how many in the room have degrees or went to college? Pretty much everybody. Turn to the person on your right. Tell them what degree you have. Just turn to the right. Tell them what degree you have. Just go ahead. Go do this. Okay. All right. How many have degrees in selling? Raise a hand. Nobody. How many took a course in selling in college? Couple people. You know, I've never met somebody that has a degree in selling. Never. I mean, I've met people that have taken basket weaving, wine tasting, gym, even cooking in college. My daughters went on a college course. They took wine tasting and cooking, believe it or not. And they got credits for it. But selling, who's taken a course in selling? Very few people take courses in selling. So how do we learn how to sell? We model. We model after the people we see. You know, the people at Sears, the used car salesperson. And we get a lot of product training sometimes. So where do we get product training from? The marketing department. And what does the marketing department tell us? They tell us a lot about the product. So what do we do when we go in to sell? We tell the customer all about the product. The customer is laying on the floor. Please, let me go, let me go. Okay? So the thing is, so we model. You know, it's like parenthood. How many parents? How many parents in the room? A lot of parents in the room. Okay. Where did you learn how to become a parent? You know, what did you do? Did you go to school? No, you modeled. You watched your parents. And so one day, all of a sudden, you've grown up as an adult. You are now parenting, and you say to yourself, oh, my God, I'm my mother. My God, I'm my father. Okay, I swore I'd never be that person. But that's who you are. There is a philosophy here in selling, and that is that you do have to be educated. Now, I train a lot of people. I work with a lot of salespeople, and I work with a lot of people helping them sell themselves to themselves. And the key here is that they need to be educated because selling is a very complex business. I mean, it's not something, you know, you get a book and a pat on the fanny and say, go out there and sell. I mean, that's what most people do. They get that kind of experience. But in selling, who ever taught us how to sell? Nobody. And so we modeled. We modeled after the people we saw. And so one day you wake up, my God, I am my mother. I am my father. My God, I am that schlepper trying to sell somebody a new used car. My passion is helping people become all they can be. However, to get to that point, you really need some training. You need to change some behaviors to make it happen. You've got to get educated. It's just not like falling off a log. There is a science here, and people need to learn that science to become successful at selling themselves or at selling their company's products.